Good morning, everybody. Slay here. I'm going to be dusting off, taking out this KI-84, or Ki-84 as most people call it. It is the Tier 7 Japanese fighter. There are two different Tier 7 Japanese fighters at this point. There's an A7M, which is more of your traditional turn-based fighter. It's got 20s. Good plane, good plane. This plane is the Ki-84 Tier 7. And again, this thing is a turner, but it's slightly more altitude than the A7M counterpart, and it comes with 220s, 230s. So right now I'm on Alpine Gambit, Snow and Ashes. This version of the map has 2 mining plants, and military base, and 2 forward airstrips. It is me versus probably a couple people, or maybe one person, versus a single DO217M. So I'm in a map where there is mining plants, and they have a single bomber. It's not going to be very friendly for me. My best bet, since I'm not going to be dogfighting a player, is to just go straight for the military base, knock out those aircraft, cap this as quick as I can, and then go over to what would be their mining plant, since they spawn right here. Take a ride over their mining plant and knock out their ground attackers, and pray that I can get it before their bomber can take anything. Then obviously I'm going to just have to push to the airfields or whatnot to take those. So the KI series is actually really strong. I mean, you get 220s, 230s at tier 7. You're in a turn fighter. You have some speed. So I mean, you can get on something's tail and just kind of shut them apart with this plane. It's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. This map, unfortunately, I do get a lot of FPS issues on this map. So just giving you a fair warning. So cruising right now at like 550. It's not the fastest plane at tier 7 by any means. It's not a bad plane. So as you see, I have a ton of multi-rolls, a couple, looks like a single ground attacker, and 2 bombers. And every single one of them is going over there. What's coming with me traditionally will be my heavies, which are up here, and myself, because I'm crazy. Now the aircraft I'm going to be facing here at the missile base, you usually only face heavies. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to kill these heavies. I'm probably going to move off to an airfield, most likely. Heavies prioritize fighters over the other guys, so I'm going to get singled out here a lot. And you have not a lot of hit points, you only have 280 hit points, so you can't really take a lot of damage. But you could turn where these guys can't. Now one cool thing about this plane, or actually about just facing a bunch of bots right here, is the fact that you get 50 points towards your cap when you are taking a cap. So I mean, if you're getting 50 points, and if their bots are only, killing bots, they're only getting 25 points per kill. So you're going to take this cap a lot quicker. Their DO217M is here. I'm going to try climb. This thing is not a climber, but that guy's guns are not that strong. So I'm going to get up here, just put some damage on him, remind him that I'm here. I don't know why this guy didn't go to the mining plant. I'm going to drop down, get some airspeed, and then I'm going to slowly climb and do it again. I'm going to hover beneath him for a minute. Looks like he's trying to take off towards my mining plant. I don't want that. So I'm going to get some speed and just edge up and just put some more rounds into him. These 30s, can definitely hurt him bad. So we have the military base now. That's pretty much enough to secure a victory as long as I stop this guy from taking it over. I need to generate some more boost. This thing is not a climber. I'm way out of my window, but as you saw there, 3 passes, that's enough to take this guy out. So now I could drop down on this XP50 and travel back to where I'm more comfortable, definitely in altitude with this plane. There goes the XP50. We finally got our mining plant. I'm going to kill this P-38, and I'm going to head right over to their mining plant and knock out probably what is just a single ground attacker. As you see, this plane is just so strong when it hits things. And you're keeping up You're not necessarily keeping up with heavies, but you're there enough to just keep rounds on them. And it's just an overall great plane. And the main reason I'm playing this plane right now is because there is an event going on, a tiny event, no patch required, called Confrontation. And basically, there's going to be a discount on this line. So now I'm going to see if I can get over here quick enough before their mining plant gets taken and knock out some of these multi-rolls that are above it. It's going to put me in a horrible situation. Actually, I don't even know if I want to do that. Let me see if I can go down here, draw them out. I could definitely handle 2 or 3 things. Not so much all this, but I'm not going to have a choice. So here we go, P-47. I might just get shredded here. Yeah, way too many things. But look how quick you can kill things here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it to their plant before they take it, most likely. The heavies are pissed at me. I probably could still get over. I've just got too many things just coming at me still. Get on this tornado. You don't want to head on if anybody's facing you in this plane. You just want to stay away, to be honest with you. These guys are feeding me kills, and it's enough to basically get me enough point lead that I probably don't even need to go to the mining plant at this point. I've got something else on my tail. It's a heavy. Man, those heavies really like me right now. I'm still gonna have to avoid them because this P-51 is still coming on me. Somehow we took their plant. I have no idea how that even happened, but it happened. So I could just kind of loiter here in the middle, be a sitting duck for all these guys, and yeah. Kind of making my game easy today. But I'm just showing you, demonstrating what this plane can do. That heavy's gonna ram me. Luckily I killed him right before he rammed me. So I'm sitting at like 70 HP. There's no repair field here. So my only option really is just to kind of suck it up. I'm gonna eventually die to attrition. I'm gonna call that now. But you know, as long as you're coming in and just doing everything you can do, and just racking up as many points as you can in a single sortie, that's really all that matters. Dying in this game, yeah, it sucks, but as long as it's not after Squall, it's not a big deal. And at this point, even if I was to die after the Squall, I'm gonna be fine. But as you see, this plane is just such a dominating plane. I've racked up a 12k score already. We're about 75% through the game. And you are just an executioner on everything you're facing. It is, yeah, definitely one of my favorite planes. Arguably one of the best Tier 7 turn fighters. We're about to missile down that airbase, and once that happens, we're going to have superiority, and this game is going to be over pretty fast. Can't tell if that's the player bomber. No, that's a A-26. So I'm going to go over here, get a little bit cheeky, see if I can get in on this A-26 and just knock him out. He's the Tier 6 bomber. He's not at an altitude that's going to cause him to stall, so I can definitely come up here, do as much damage as I can. Just trying to rack up as many points before this game's over. Got a Ju-88 down here. That's an easy kill. So Squall line's here now. Worst thing that could happen is if I like drop it down and I get an FPS issue, and then I hit the ground. Me and the ground never agree on things. Never budges in an argument. I don't know why, but yeah, it's very stubborn, the ground. So knock out this Ju-88P, and I just picked up Wing Legend right before the game's over. Not a bad game by any means. That's the KI-84 Hayate, and yeah, that's a Tier 7 Japanese fighter. It's such an amazing plane. It's got Conqueror, got Flying Guardian, Akamatsu, Wing Legend, Mechanical Medal for destroying 10 in a single sortie, 5 of every type. And yeah, this is just a taste of what you can do in this plane. It is such a good plane. So let's move on to the hangar, briefly discuss why I was able to do everything I did. That game was kind of seal clubbing in my opinion, as someone said in one of my videos. As long as the game has bots, you are kind of seal clubbing, and yeah, I only faced the player once. He's in a bomber. He can't really dogfight me. He didn't have an opportunity to swap to a different aircraft. And he was in a tier lower than me. So shout out to whoever you were on the enemy side. Sorry. You just had a little bit of bad luck there. So let's see what kind of missions I accomplished. There are 3 missions going on right now. They might not be going on right now, or actually it looks like they are. So sometimes the game bugs out and you get this unnamed quest, whatnot, mission completed. So let's see if I click it, if it actually goes to anything. And it does not. Okay, so if you look at confrontation, this is a discount I was talking about. All the KI line is discounted right now, and the only reason it's showing the ones that it is, those are the ones that I don't have yet. So if I have them, they're not going to show, obviously, and I have a lot of this line. So if you look at current missions, see if it even shows them here. Yeah, so you have heavy weapons, you have personal score, which will give you, if you earn 1,000 mastery points in a single battle and win the battle, you get bonus to your experience, which is 30% more experience. So I mean, it's just a not bad mission going on right now. Anytime there's a discount, you want to grind out something and just try and purchase it while you can. Granted, it's only like a 30% discount or 15% discount for higher tiers. It's just worth it though. I mean, this plane alone, if you're going to grind down this line and you're going to go down to anything, get this KI-84. It's arguably the best tier 7 that's out there. The KI-94, 162-1 and 162-3, I can't speak for. I don't have them, but I have a couple friends who do, and they have nothing but good things to say about them. They only come with 230s on them, and this one, the tier 8 does come with 230s and 220s, but I've heard the tier 8 is kind of weak in its tier, just because the guns at that tier are just, they're the same guns they're using on tier 7. So if you look here, this is tier 7 30s and tier 6 20s at a tier 8. But you equip those same 20s and 30s on a tier 7, it becomes a powerhouse. So about the plane, you know, it's got 230s, it's got 220s, it's got an 8-second turn time, you know, not the worst way to rate a roll, 120. And it's got a decent climb at 57 and a higher ceiling than the A7M at 1800. Its airspeed is not the worst at 650 top, but it's just an all-around good plane. That's the thing about these Japanese planes. They are very maneuverable, they're not fast, but if you're going to just sit above a target like I did that missile base, you are an absolute monster. And the last thing you want to see is one of these in a player's hands that's pretty competent at playing it. So again, that was the KI-84. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to take it out and show you guys what this plane can do and why you should grind it. And no better time to grind it than right now during the event that it's discounted. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you guys have a good day.